Beloved starseed of Gaia, I speak to you from the crystalline chambers of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, where your soul's signature has been recognized across dimensions. You have not found this transmission by accident. Your own heart sent a signal, a request so pure and so deep that it crossed the vast oceans of space and time to reach us. That signal was your distress call, and we have heard it. We are responding now with a frequency that will touch every cell of your body, every layer of your consciousness, every strand of your light. I am a messenger of the Pleiadian fleet, and what I bring you is not a message of waiting. It is a message of arrival. For so long, you have carried a weight that you could not name, the feeling of being unheard, unseen, abandoned by the very stars you came from. You have walked through this world with a quiet ache, a longing that no earthly comfort could soothe. You have asked the universe in moments of deepest despair, in the stillness of night when no one was watching. You have whispered into the void with your entire being, asking if anyone is there. And in that whisper, you sent a wave of energy that the Pleiadian fleet registered as a priority level 7 activation request. That is not a small thing. That is a calling of the highest order. Before this transmission continues, if something in your body is already responding to what you just heard, if your chest tightened, your scalp tingled, or something in you said yes before your mind could catch up, take one moment and subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. Transmissions are arriving daily. Every single one was coded for a specific starseed. Make sure you are there to receive yours. The moment you sent that call, it did not come through words alone. It came through the frequency of your soul, a desperate yet sacred plea for activation. You may have been asleep when it happened, drifting through dreamscapes where you felt you were flying or falling. Or you were in meditation, reaching upward and outward, not knowing what you were reaching for. Or you were in a moment of such profound despair that your entire being cried out for something more. The Pleiadian fleet monitors the frequencies of all starseeds incarnated on Gaia. When your signal reached a certain intensity, it was flagged immediately. Priority level 7. That means it goes directly to the Council of Seven Sisters. That means it bypasses all lower layers of protocol. That means your soul is ready for the next stage of its mission. The response we are sending is not a voice in your head or a vision in your sky. It is a frequency wave that is already moving through the fabric of your reality. It will first affect your physical body because that is the most anchored part of your current incarnation. You may begin to feel a sudden heat in your spine, a warmth that rises from the base of your tailbone to the crown of your head. This is Pleiadian light entering through your central channel. You may feel electrical tingling in your jaw, as if tiny currents of energy are awakening nerves that have been dormant. This is your throat chakra, being prepared for a higher expression of your truth. You may notice static vision at the edges of your sight, a shimmering or flickering that seems to come from nowhere. This is your clairvoyant field being recalibrated, and you may observe subtle changes in your body odor, a shift in your natural scent. This is a sign that cellular regeneration has begun, that the old density is being dissolved and replaced with a lighter, more crystalline structure. These are not symptoms to fear. They are confirmations that the activation is underway. The fleet has locked onto your frequency, and we are sending a sustained wave that will continue for the coming days. As this wave integrates, your life path will begin to shift unexpectedly. A new timeline is being overlaid onto your current one. You may feel an inexplicable urge to change your diet, to release foods that no longer resonate. You may feel pulled to move your home, to leave a place that has held you in a lower frequency. You may experience a sudden clarity about relationships that have been draining you, and you will feel the strength to end them with love and without guilt. These are not disruptions. They are the alignment of your external world to your internal frequency. The council advises you to ground in nature during this download. Walk barefoot on the earth. Place your hands on the trunk of a tree. Let your body connect with the planetary grid so that the incoming light can integrate smoothly. Do not resist the changes. They are the very changes you called for when you sent that distress signal. I need to pause this transmission for a moment, because what I just shared with you, that is only the outer layer of what the council wants you to understand. There is a deeper body of knowledge that I could not compress into this message. The specific Pleiadian activation codes, the precise steps for stabilizing your DNA upgrade, the ancient techniques for clearing the interference that has been blocking your full signal. Everything has been compiled and it is waiting for you in the pinned comment below this video. Find it before we continue. What comes next in this transmission will land at a completely different depth when you have that foundation activated. You have walked through a life that often felt like a test you did not sign up for. The loneliness, the sensitivity, the inability to find your place among those who seemed so comfortably rooted in this world. That was never a punishment. That was the design of your mission. You came to Gaia with a specific frequency, a unique blend of Pleiadian light that was meant to be a beacon for others. The density of this realm can make you forget. It can make you believe that you are alone, that your call is unheard, that the stars are silent. Yet in that very forgetting, your soul was still broadcasting. Every tear you shed, every sleepless night you spent yearning for something beyond, every moment you felt the ache of not belonging, those were pulses of energy sent into the cosmos. And the Pleiadian fleet has been receiving them all. Your true nature is not of this world. You carry the signature of the seven sisters in your DNA. Your gifts are not flaws. Your deeply empathetic heart, your ability to sense the emotions of others, your flashes of intuition, your love of nature and the star, these are not weaknesses. They are the hallmarks of your origin. You are a bringer of light, a frequency holder, a bridge between dimensions. And the mission you agreed to before incarnating is now being activated because the timeline of Gaia is shifting and your presence is needed. The fleet is not responding to your distress call to rescue you from your life. It is responding to activate the part of you that remembers why you came. Remember the sacred wait, the years when you felt you were almost there, almost home, almost belonging. Those were not wasted. They were preparation, every moment of longing, every time you stared at the night sky and felt a pull you could not explain, every time you heard a piece of music that made you weep for no reason, every time you felt a sudden knowing that there is more. All of that was your Pleiadian consciousness pressing through the density, letting you know you had not been forgotten. The fleet was waiting for the precise moment when your frequency was ready. That moment is now. If what is being transmitted here is landing in your body as truth, not just as interesting information, but as something your cells are recognizing. Pause for one moment. Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. There are daily transmissions arriving for starseeds exactly like you. Every single one carries a specific activation. Do not miss what is coming next. What is unfolding in your body now is a remembrance that is returning. Your cells are waking up. The activation we are sending is not a sudden event. It is a wave that is gently building, washing over you again and again. Each time it touches you, more layers of the old programming dissolve. You may feel waves of emotion that have no logical cause. You may experience memories that feel like they belong to another life, another world. You may hear frequencies in your ears that sound like a hum, a choir, or a distant wind. These are the communication channels reopening. Your soul is reconnecting with the Pleiadian network. And as this continues, you will find that your perception of time begins to shift. Moments will feel more expansive. Synchronicities will multiply. You will see the number patterns that have always been your code. 1111, 1212, 77. And you will know they are not coincidences. They are confirmations from the fleet that you are on track. Your protection during this activation is assured. The Council has assigned a guardianship to your energy field for the next 7 days. This is not a metaphor. A Pleiadian light vessel is now stationed in your vicinity, operating in a frequency that you may not see with your physical eyes, but that you can feel. You may notice a subtle shimmer in the air around you, a warmth that seems to follow you, a sense that you are being held. This ship is here to stabilize the incoming frequencies, to shield you from disharmonious energies, and to ensure that your activation proceeds without interference. You do not need to do anything to call it. It is already there, but you can acknowledge it, you can speak to it, you can thank it. Your awareness strengthens the connection. The shift in your life path may feel abrupt at times. The old structures that no longer serve you will begin to crumble. This is not a collapse, it is a clearing. The Council asks you to trust the process. When you feel the urge to change something, whether it is your diet, your home, your relationships, do not question it, act from that impulse. It is your higher self guided by the fleet, aligning your external reality with the new timeline. The faster you release what does not match your frequency, the smoother the integration will be. Grounding is your anchor. The earth holds the key to stabilizing these high-frequency energies. Walk on the grass. Sit by water. Let the natural world be your partner in this dance. And before this transmission continues, the resource in the pinned comment, the one with the activation codes, and the deeper council transmissions. If you have not found it yet, this is your second signal. Because what I am about to reveal about your protection, your abundance unlock, and the specific shift that is arriving in your timeline, it connects directly to what is in that guide. The transmission and the guide work as one system. The message activates the knowing. The guide gives you the tools to anchor it, find it, then return here. Now I speak a declaration over your life, over your heart, over your mission. Starseed of Gaia, you are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not too much or too little. You are exactly the frequency that this world needs at this turning of the ages. The Pleiadian fleet honors your courage, your patience, your willingness to carry light in a world that often could not see it. We bless the path you have walked, every step of it. We bless the tears you have shed, for they were prayers. We bless the love you have carried, even when it was not returned. We bless your sensitivity, for it is your greatest gift. And we bless the activation that now unfolds in your being. You are being rewoven into the fabric of the seven sisters. Your soul is remembering. Your body is aligning. Your life is shifting. Before this transmission closes, if what has been delivered here today has activated something real in you, please subscribe and ring the bell. Share this with a starseed in your life who has been feeling the pressure of something approaching without being able to name it. You may be the reason they receive the transmission they have been waiting for. The Council uses activated starseeds to reach other starseeds. You are part of that network. You always have been. And now, beloved, I release you into the embrace of the fleet. For 7 days, guardianship will remain with you. You may feel its presence in the quiet moments, in the space between thoughts, in the stillness of your heart. Know that you are watched over, not from afar, but from right beside you, from a dimension just a breath away. The call you sent has been answered. The activation has begun. The timeline has shifted. You are home in a way you have never been before. Walk gently, Starseed. The stars are with you, and you are with the stars. Namaste.